live. Okay, cool. Lol. Oh, cool. Can you hear me and stuff? If you're there, can you say something? Oh, AJ says, "Hi, it's working. Hello, hello. I'm quite pleased." Okay. Hopefully no at. Oh, warning. The stream. There's a warning. Oh, current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I don't know how to fix that though. Audio seems fine, but you have to mute it. Could hear you in the game music. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Thanks, AJ. We don't play till... I'll just chat, actually, just in case you're muted. We don't play till 8, just trying to... dodge that. Okay, cool. Um... If there's people around, I mean, like... It's not like I'm doing anything until then. So probably what I'll start doing is maybe like 15 or 10 till um actually I guess I'll just at people in the server. But basically until like 15 or 10 till um I'll like start talking prep and stuff like that. But until then I'm just chilling. So I'm glad that stream is working. Let me see if I can get something done real quick. Um which is coming here. It's the easiest way to add an asset image. HDA week 5. Gotcha. Oh, I need to save it, I guess. It'll be temporary. Okay. Save it. Type HDA 5. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail too, actually. I kind of don't like that it's just a friggin' default thing. Can I even change the thumbnail right now? Edit. Oh, I can. I just do this. Okay. Why aren't we shiny hunt? Oh, okay, I'll keep chat open for now, actually. Why aren't we shiny hunting for Meryl right now? Says Blake. I don't know how long ago you said that. The real, excuse me, the real reason is because, I don't need to. There he is. Yeah, actually, I got this in Sword Shield. I was just breeding for Marils, and I got this. No, it was Masuda method, but I didn't have Shiny Charm or anything. I got this on the 10th egg, and then it was actually already huge power and adamant at the time that it hatched too, so it was quite convenient. So I think I had to bottle cap up. Wait, no, what did I? Oh no, it was already 5 IV in the right 5 IVs. I think the adamant nature didn't matter because I was using a Ditto, an adamant Ditto, so it was fine. But 10 eggs, 5 IV. There he is. I've only used him once though. I used him for the 2023 Tommy Christmas tour on this team that you see at the bottom. Well, minus these guys. These guys are there, but they shouldn't be. Electabuzz was on it, and I don't remember who the last dude was. It might have been Lando or something. Uh, but I was deli birding. I deli birded last year as well, and then if Tommy Christmas comes back with the same deli bird incentive, I'll deli bird again. I really liked my deli bird for this past one. Where is he? That's bundle. That is not. Where is he? My other deli bird. Is it this deli bird? Did I use the same deli bird and just change it? No. Is it? No, I think... Oh. Jackson's here. Hi, Jackson. Yeah, we're not really doing anything. Actually, I'm curious, y'all. Stream seems to be, like, working... Is like, video quality and stuff okay? Because, I'm getting a warning saying the stream bitrate, which for me is, like, about 2.7K right now, is less than the recommended bitrate, which is, like, 13K. And I don't think there's anything I can really do about that. Because that's just like internet dependent, right? Like there's nothing I can do on my end to increase the bitrate, I think. Quality looks great. Sound is also solid. Okay. Good to hear, good to hear. Okay. In the meantime, I don't think there's anything to really do. I mean, I'm just sitting here chilling. This is like the pre-game show. Audio balance is also nice? Okay, good. In principle, I have my audio set up to record to separate tracks in the VOD, the MKV, whatever VOD. So that when Craig does his big edit at the end of the season, he can split the game audio and my voice audio. I haven't gotten confirmation as to whether or not the audio tracks are actually split or not. Since I don't have... Well, I do have video editing software that I could use to check, but I'm dumb and lazy and don't want to do it. That's Craig's job. So, we'll figure it out after. I'm gonna record a test VOD real quick. This is... Well, you guys can't see, but I'm recording like a little 5-second clip for myself. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. Okay, cool. Nice. So, excuse me, I still have a little bit of a dry cough, which kind of sucks. Anyways, for now, I'll talk prep and stuff. I'll give you, actually, I'll give you guys a sneak preview. This is the team we are running at the top here. And I'll talk a little bit more about prep for it closer to the start time. At like maybe like 10 till roughly, which is only in 5 minutes, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like somewhat awkward because now I'm streaming. I know people are watching, so I could be like, oh, how are y'all doing? But I'm asking y'all that as like a friend, and not like a streamer to a parasocial audience, right? How are y'all doing? Weather's not too stinky, is it? It's still hot as fuck up here. Okay. I wonder. Oh, do y'all have like lucky spots that you go to? I used to have a lucky spot, and then I realized like it didn't work. Well, it stopped working, which is I would excuse me, I would go to here, Lacey's kind of gym area. Am I going to events like Pits or Milk? Milk I'm gonna try for sure. Pits I would really like to, especially if we do like a caravan and just do a big ass indie Airbnb. Oh, that sounds like a grand old time. Yeah, I would like to go to both of them. Vegas is up in the air, but unfortunately probably less likely than not. Or less likely than so, maybe is the best way to phrase that. And so, because I'm trying to graduate in December, and that'll be a little bit close to when I start you think about like setting up my defense and things like that. So I'll probably have to focus a little bit more on that and won't have as much time to prep mons. Um, but since Pitt's in September, I think, and Milwaukee's October, I think I would like to be able to do both of them if I can. Um, Blake says, Kitakami up to the mountain with the pool, then fly off the side to a rock ledge. And okay, let's see if I can find it just based on that. Fly up to the mountain with the pool. So that's up here, right? Then fly off the side to a rock. Now I need to know which side. Jackson says, all I'm playing for is a reg with no restricteds and Regidrago is legal. What, so reg F? Was, oh, Aleki and, Drago were legal in regs D and E as well, were they? Or was it like home mon? I don't remember when they came out actually. D through F. Okay, yeah. Muscle memory is failing, but if you fly up real high and look down, you can show me. Okay, let's fly up real high. As well as G and I. True, but then that breaks your no restricted clause. This is north, apparently. That's like the exit up to the pool. Is it this guy? He looks like he has little ears. There? Oh, it is? The little ear spot? Alright. Not that, like, spiky dude. The ear spot. It looks like a Charizard from the back, maybe. Not the spiky dude. Ear spot. Alright. I hope you... Can you see the ears? Like, it's not just me, right? Like, it's totally just... It's not just me. Alright, I'm assuming... Oh, do you stay next to this dude? I battled him already. Oh, it's a Rockruff. It's too many Pokemon. It's chasing me. It's chasing me. I've seen Zard in those clips a few... Oh, okay. You hear them. It is a vibe. Actually, you know, this is quite nice, actually. That's kind of nice. It's pretty. You know, if this game had, like, textures... well, it's not like I'm playing Pokemon for, like, you know, the graphical fidelity or whatever, but the textures definitely leave a lot to be desired, especially comparing it to, like, excuse me, like Breath of the Wild, which came out a whole 5 years before. Highest point in Paldea. Chenpao Aura moment. Oh, he's chasing me. So, like, up on Glacedo Mountain or whatever. That highest spot. Oh, is that a Bronzong? That's my goat. We're using him. Well, we're using Bronzong, not him. Not Bronzor. Hey, you want to hear a funny story? Actually, this is so unrelated. I'm going to derail everything that you guys are thinking about, probably. But, this friggin' Hydreigon. So, last week, for those of y'all that watched my VOD from last week, the Hydreigon had the IVs kind of fucked up. And, oh, there's my hands. This one has the fine IVs. Oh, you can see it's Minspeed Hydreigon. Uh-oh. Hopefully Andres is not in here. But, I found out, like, every single bot that I tested, no, not bot, actually everything single Pokemon source that I tested for obtaining these mons legally was messing up Hydreigon IVs. Just Hydreigon. Every other mon was fine. Judge. Every other mon was fine. But the Hydreigon IVs kept on getting fucked up. So like, even like the sources in one server, and I went to a different server, and even then. So I think it had something to do with, like, some event Hydreigon that it was confusing it for that couldn't have, like, perfect IVs or something weird like that. And so the way I tried to avoid... Yeah, it's okay. I haven't started recording the VOD yet, so it's not in the VOD, which is the real incriminating part, right? I don't know actually. Do y'all know if YouTube automatically saves stream VODs to like a part of my channel? Because I am gonna record a separate VOD because it would suck to only have like the VOD on the channel and not have like the actual source video for Craig who's edited. But what I had to do to get this Hydreigon was I actually instead asked the source uh, for a level 63's Violus with like all the EVs and the moves and stuff like that. And then I evolved it. I just gave it like 2 candies, the XP candies. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the source. Yeah, so I just got this Violets and then I evolved them. Anyways, we are getting close to time, so I'm gonna start the VOD. VOD is going. Can we just call that Professor Oak? Yes, I got my mons from Professor Oak, actually. So... Or Bill. Oh, Bill is good, actually. Bill is good. Yeah, I got my mons from Bill. So... It is now 7:53. We are scheduled to start in 7 minutes. I'm pretty excited. So, I decided I'm gonna up my quality, my production quality. Pow! Look, I have an on-screen graphic. That's insane. I can move it around, and it's like I feel like a real streamer now. Anyways, this is the matchup. And I was looking at this is Andres, or Who's Bill Gates, and their team is kind of worrisome. For one, I don't think I'm particularly good at playing into like Zoroark type shenanigans. You know, like the really gimmicky stuff. So, excuse me. So the Zoroark kind of worries me. And I think like Flutter having like a bunch of different sets kind of worries me. And also Andres' team is super fast, right? Like compared to mine, the top end is real fast. Like the having what is that? 8 out of 11 mons, or what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 mons be over 100 base speed is kind of crazy, right? So I think it's very obvious then that I wanted to either get around speed tiers by either going Trick Room mode, or by going finally, I actually haven't used the Belly Drum Azu yet. And I decided if there was probably any week that Belly Drum Azu is going to pop off, it could be this, because of course Aqua Jet gets around speed. The thing that discouraged me from using the Belly Drum Azu this week was the Electabuzz, specifically. Excuse me. Electabuzz does not take very much. Well, I think Aqua Jet is still a 2 KO, but if it goes... and, I mean, Terra Ghost is common, but not really a reason to go Terra Ghost versus me since I don't have Fake Out aside from Grookey. So it's possible that Electabuzz goes Terra Grass and then Azu gets worse. Even though, you know, Jet is pretty good into a lot of the other things. The Garchomp somewhat. I think Andres might be able to tell that because his team is so fast, he can afford to invest less into speed and more into bulk. And so, like, max HP Garchomp, for instance, is pretty solidly out of Aqua Jet range at +6. Though it is in Helping Hand Aqua Jet range. But I decided that there were just too many things that were discouraging Belly Drum Azu still. And so what I decided to do is, for those of you who my bigger fans, I'll move the graphic over. You might recognize Furret. The last time Furret came to a match was when I played Patchy in week 2, when I played kind of a fake hard Trick Room thing. And that is what... Oh, I guess I should move it to the center maybe so you can see the moves. That is what we're doing. And so we once again have Eject Button Furret plus Bronzong. And that's going to be the general game plan for Game 1. And we'll see how Game 1 goes to see how we adapt for Games 2 and potentially 3. But I do want to get up Trick Room and just win in Trick Room. And Life Orb Midspeed Lando is making another appearance. Midspeed Azu is making another appearance. And so that's the general game plan, is just set up Trick Room and then like kill things. I did do a little bit of research for this week, though, and I found out, you know, what stops Trick Room probably pretty easily, like Follow Me Trick Room gets around like Taunt and stuff like that, but Flutter can do Imprison TR. And so in case the Flutter does happen to be Imprison TR, and I'm able to scout that using like the Furret or just whatever happens in Game 1, I do have Roar on the Hydreigon, and I have a game plan specifically to be able to roar out the Flutter from Imprison if necessary. So this is my tech option in case the Flutter is. That said, I do know that Andres has been using Specs Flutter pretty adamantly throughout the season. Specs Flutter would be super great for me to see. I would love to see Specs Flutter. I did a lot of prep for that. For instance, Specs Flutter that he's been running has Power Gem. This Ogre Pawn is invested to be able to take a modest max special attack Specs Power Gem from full. And of course, Flutter Electabuzz has been a lead that Andres has been going pretty commonly, and of course you can click Helping Hand, but I think clicking Helping Hand Shadow Ball to KO the Ogre Pawn when there's potentially a Bronzong next to it that can click Trick Room is like, you know, a little bit sad for him. So yeah, I have lots of ways to try and get Trick Room, but basically if I don't get Trick Room up, it's going to be a very hard matchup. If I do get Trick Room up, then I think I should be able to click buttons relatively freely. The thing that kind of stops Trick Room from going off is the Avalugg, but I have Azu for that, and actually, it turns out Avalugg is real bad, like really bad. So on the special side, actually, Andres has been the one time that I saw that he brought Avalugg, it was Terra Ice Air Balloon. And it turns out that Flash Cannon, I've actually got a good amount of special attack investment on this Bronzong. It's like 204 EVs or something like that. And that amount of investment KOs an Avalugg from full, even if they go Terra Ice. That's wait, does Hisuian Avalugg get 30? It does. So I mean, maybe it's strong draw and he runs Crunch or something, because that's like, you know, how he hits the Bronzong. But even if it lives, then I have Aqua Jet to finish it off, and then the Bronzong is also min speed, so it'll always go before the Avalugg anyway, so it's fine. Excuse me. So that is the general plan. I'm going to shrink that, and let's see if Andres is ready. Let's send him a quick message. Okay, and I've got my Terras written out so I don't have another repeat of the patchy mistake. So that's the general idea of the game plan that we're going for this week. Yep. Okay, Andre says 2 minutes. Great. I guess I should connect online first. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I guess if I pull this back up and we take a little gander at it. So I do know that Andres has also been using this Focus Energy Life Orb Samurott, but it's been Terra Dark, like every time that it's been brought, and I think Azu should be able to handle that pretty well, relying on hitting Play Rough. That's a thing that it can do. Is hit Play Rough. It does that 90% of the time. Right, I think Furret plus Bronzong should generally be workable into the team. And I would love to get Eject buttoned out as well. And the reason the Bronzong is also Mental Herb, just in case like Flutter Electabuzz leads, Flutter pops the Eject button on the Furret switches out, and then the Electabuzz has been carrying Taunt. So if it taunts the Bronzong in that case, then the Bronzong can still get the Trick Room off. Yeah, if for Electabuzz, then I'm pretty sure Lando comes in immediately. And then the Bronzong is Levitate, and then we can just start spamming Helping Hand EQ. And then if the Avalugg comes in, you can protect the Lando, and then hit the Avalugg once with the Bronzong. So I'm pretty happy with the prep. I ended up being able to... This is like what happens when you run hard TRs. You can actually have like very like concrete game plans where you know exactly what you're doing on turn 1 and on turn 2 and things. I've never actually played like hard TR in like whatever standard format is out. This is the closest that I've gotten is Furret Bronzong Lando, Azu, hard TR. I would never look at your team and think Tricker. Yeah, I think against Patchy and especially against Andres, like, uh, well, I'll say that versus Andres, Trick Room is like very obvious. Um, but it is kind of stinky that Bronzong is my only setter. Oh, he asks what code. Let's do 1313. Yeah, I do want to make good use of the top end of my team speed. Like I haven't brought Boulder to any weeks yet, but I do want to bring Boulder. I guess normal rules will do. It was official rules one. Okay. That up. I sent my Terras over. I know that the one time Austin, well, other Austin streamed on Cart, he put his Terras on stream, but I'm too lazy to do that. So instead, you'll have to try. Oh. Okay, no, I think Andres is realizing that he needs to send Terras too. But I sent mine over, so. Excuse me. Oh no. Okay. Andres is checking his Terras. Okay, cool. So I sent my Terra. You know, in the meantime, then I guess maybe can I quickly add like a text thing in the top? Terra's week 5. Here's my. Oh my god. I need to make this dude small. Okay. Okay. And then once Andre sends their Terras, I'll actually yeah, this is probably the best way to do it. Just write them underneath here. Or maybe just have a separate box. And maybe separate box. Yeah, let's do a separate box. Okay. Okay. Let's get that shrunk down. And I am a real streamer. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Poke Portal. Link Battle. Searching. Okay, cool. Cool. I have chat closed now, so I won't be able to interact with y'all. But I hope the Terras are not too intrusive. I'll take a look. It's so many tabs to keep track of. At the stream to make sure that they don't overlap anything in the battle. Okay, so we're doing for Bronzong, Azu, Lando 100% this game. Looking at their Terras, the Samurott is still Terra Dark, the Flutter is still Terra Fairy, so that tells me that he's probably running the same sets. Life Orb, Samurott, and then Specs Flutter. No, Avalugg is quite nice for me, I believe. And the whatchamacallit, Rock, the Talonflame is the only dude that resists the Lando attacks, or the ground move specifically, but I've got Rock Slide for it. So we are looking A-okay. Right. So I'm gonna sit here for just a sec, contemplate. Garchomp is Terra Fire, but I think that just means that Blaziken being Terra Flying, I guess, is the one potentially annoying thing. But I'm not really scared of Talonflame. Like, what does Talonflame do? Right. I think this is looking pretty solid, so let's go, and I'll adjust the size of the text as we need once we get into the battle. I wonder if this is going to be annoying for Craig to have just text on the screen like this. Alright, there's the Electabuzz Flutter lead that we had been expecting. It is Specs Flutter again, and obviously a Violite. Okay. You can barely see the text anyways. Yeah, just for Craig's sake, I'll turn the text off. And I guess we'll go. So, very easy Follow Me and Trick Room on turn 1. I do not need to burn any Terras or anything. I think the threat of Follow Me probably means the Flutter is not clicking Shadow Ball. Which is nice, because I do want the Furt to get hit and then switch out. It is max Bid Def for it. I'm actually quite curious if Modest 252 Terra Fairy Moonblast actually does have rolls to pick up. Helping Hand Moonblast will also do it if he's Modest max special attack. But that's fine. I don't mind Furt going down, because it also means that he doesn't get to see the eject button if Furt just drops in 1. Gleam is fine. And so we know that they've both moved already too. So the Lando gets to come in, and now we're clicking EQ for the rest of the game. Just in case, I do want to check if Electabuzz, if it goes Terra Ghost, can take Helping Hand... Wait, do I not have EQ? Oh, I do have EQ. Helping Hand... Okay, that's fine. And the Flutter Mane... I know Andres, based on its HP numbers, has been using max HP Flutter Mane. But Helping Hand without Terra, so just in case I need Terra on the Azu or something, I think I can click just Helping Hand EQ like this. No Terra. And the Electabuzz doesn't have Protect if it's the same set as before. Oh my gosh. Flutter get priority? Surely not, right? Okay, cool. That'll be a double KO. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to burn Terra Ground just for extra damage on the Electabuzz if it were to go Terra Ghost. Just because the utility of having Terra on the Bronzong might be useful, or on the Azu might be useful. The one thing that I'm a little bit iffy on with my team is Terra Steel on the Bronzong. It's actually quite a nice defensive Terra, but I EV'd the Bronzong special attack to be able to KO the Avalugg if it went Terra Ice, even if the Bronzong itself doesn't go Terra Steel without the damage boost. It can do that because Avalugg sucks. So, Odd Taxi Fan is the Samurott. So, I do want to pick up the Samurott, and I know it's likely that the Blaziken either protects it goes Terra Flying, but even if it goes Terra Flying, like, the Azu is going to have a pretty easy time versus the Blaziken. So I am tempted to actually, since I don't need Terra, since, you know, base Azu is fine enough for these two, I'm going to click Helping Hand EQ, just in case. Like, they should be able to pick up the Samurott, and if the Blaziken goes Terra Flying, it's fine, but I don't think it can do anything to Oko the Landorus. Excuse me. Sorry about the cough, really hate it. So, here's Terra and the Lando. I don't remember if the Samurott has Protect or not. I remember in the past it was running Focus Energy, like Sucker Punch, Water Move, some other Dark Move or something like that. No Terras. So this is definitely Protect on the Blaziken. Oh. Did we win? Oh, okay. Cool. That is game 1. So knowing that the Flutter is not imprisoned TR, I don't think there's much of a reason for a Hydreigon to ever come to this matchup. Oh. Andre sent me a message on Discord saying, min speed, cry. Yep, min speed Lando. Yep. Obviously, Andres is not one of my biggest fans that saw me use min speed Lando with Bronzong lead versus Patchy in week 2. Kind of upset. Yeah, I don't know what he has to stop this. Before we lock in immediately, that's like a habit that I want to try and fix for myself, is like always locking in stuff like too quickly, even if it looks like very strong. I do need to think about what potential options he might have. So I can see, for instance, now that Andres knows that the Furret is eject button, I can see him still leading Electabuzz Flutter and then clicking Taunt, like popping the eject button and then clicking Taunt. But that's what the Mental Herb is for on the Bronzong. I don't think I need to worry about the Lando. I am just max HP Lando, so I don't think I need to worry about it dropping to a raw sucker from the Suin Samurott at all. Samurott. Let's say it's like Adamant Max. Not intimidated, since it comes in afterwards. Oh yeah, that's doing nothing. Even if it crits, it's doing like 58 max. So I think it should be able to handle it. Yes. So basically, my thought is nothing can. I don't think Andres has any way of stopping Follow Me Trick Room on this team. Like the only thing I can possibly think of is leading Talonflame Flutter and then using Talonflame priority to bop the Furret. Okay. There's the Life Orb. Okay, I think I see what's happening here, which is it's going to be Electro Web from the Electabuzz to pop the Furret. The Furret will switch out, and the Samurott will get a big big Dark type attack into the Bronzong. So I think what I'll do is I'll follow me still, but I'll go Terra Steel this time. Trick Room. We did see that I didn't particularly need Terra the last game. Okay. Taunt is fine. Yeah, I didn't particularly need Trick Room last game. Oh, the first thing in. Okay. I did have U-turn as a possibility. Okay, so I only have Steel moves on the Bronzong. You know, I'm kind of inclined to Super Fang this to put it into range of the Lando. I think Azumarill is a pretty... Well, actually, no. In which case, what I should do, I think, is Super Fang here. Or I could U-turn and get out 100% of the time. Ugh. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is Super Fang the Electabuzz. That puts it into range of Azu attack. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That'll do it. Well, I guess that's 100% crit, isn't it? And then taunt on the Azu. Okay, I see. So Furret is... Huh. Oh, I can't follow me still. Furret being stuck on the field is somewhat annoying. I do know that the next Night Slash actually does pick up the Azu, which is frustrating. I hope this is in range of... Liquidation? Oh, that's helping. Oh, it's not. It's not. Okay, I'm just gonna try and get this off, I guess. Okay. Man, this is real awkward. This never picks up the Electabuzz if it's maxed. His death. Yeah. So I'm assuming the Azumarill is dropping here. In which case I should bring in Bronzong, so I can bring in Lando after. Because I don't... In case he clicked a water move into that slot, I definitely don't want to bring in Lando. But I'm assuming Azu just drops. Okay, now we need to see... Samurott. If he's, like, pretty bulky, Fizz Death. Earthquake, Helping Hand... doesn't pick up. But it might. Depending on how much bulk the Samurott has. Okay. Two turns of Trick Room remaining. Amulet on the Blaziken. Two turns of Trick Room. Focus Energy, Night Slash, Sucker Punch, probably Water move. I don't think that... I don't think that there's a way for the Samurott to... Oh, but it's like tricky now because... Yeah, the Samurott will, with the amount of trip that it has, it'll drop to this Helping Hand EQ. This is Terra Flying on the Blaziken every time. This is probably just Flare Blitz into the Bronzong. Yeah, Terra Fly is somewhat annoying. Yeah, so dual stab on the Bronzong is getting somewhat annoying. I had Heavy Slam for Flutter, and then Flash Cannon for Avalog, but it looks like that neither are really being issues. Yeah. And so what gets to happen is the Blaziken gets to click Protect next turn, and then I just need to rely on Furret, like being able to follow me away the Blaziken as I click Rock Slide, essentially. This Lando's the only offense left. Their last Mon is probably... Chaos is... Chomp. That's annoying, that's annoying, that's annoying. Dice. Does Chomp die to... Okay, here's my out. I need the Chomp to die to... Well, he could just double protect, right? But if he double protects, he's gonna win 100% of the time anyways. So I think I need to rely on the Chomp not protecting this turn, which means that... Oh, I don't have Helping Hand. I do just need, like, EQ to pick up the Chomp. If that's the case, then I should probably double. And I'm not stopping Tantrum because... Yeah, that's protect. That's the game. Because of Rough Skin. The Blaziken didn't protect? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. I forgot I'm even gonna hit the Furret. Poor Furret. It's a lot of damage. So, knowing that, I actually think it's quite likely that the that Andres doesn't know that I have Rock Slide on the Lando. Excuse me. So if that situation happens again, I think I can click Rock Slide. Yeah, I figured if anything, like, well, I guess if either Mon wasn't going to protect, it was going to be the Blaziken. Okay, cool. So, the other option that I have is actually, excuse me, leading Hearthflame. And that kind of pressures the Terra to be burnt on the Samurott immediately. Or the Electabuzz to click Follow Me. If it clicks Taunt into Bronzong, it's fine. And I'm so the Samurott probably doesn't, because I'm min speed Hearthflame, but you can't be 0 speed IV. It's locked to 31 IV, so it's likely that I outspeed the Samurott anyways. Yeah, I don't think there's really a space for Hearthflame to come. I'm just running standard stuff, especially if Blaziken and Chomp are the back two. I don't think this does nearly enough to the Samurott either. Well... Okay, we're making a last-minute decision, because Hydreigon I can EQ next to. And even though it doesn't do that much damage to the Samurott doesn't do that much damage back. And I'm room service on the Hydreigon, so I can get slow. Alright, same lead. So I'm glad that I kept Furret as the lead here, because I know that there's nothing that punishes a Follow Me and Trick Room without any Terras. Same as I did in game 1. Since the Flutter will go first. Like, the only thing that potentially does it is if the Flutter decides to Shadow Ball here, but that's insane, right? Gray is Blaziken. Taunt is fine. I suppose Terra Steel into U-turn also kind of does it too. Yeah, so the Bronzong is stuck, not really applying any pressure. I don't really have a great switch in. Well, this is a pretty good switch in. I'm just trying to get the Furret out of here. It's fine. Okay, I don't know what the Electabuzz could possibly be doing. Did it actually follow me? I just like totally spaced out. The Zoomer would have been nice, but not like that. I mean, it's nice that I could have clicked EQ here for free. Taunt is okay. I'm also Mental Herb on the Bronzong, so that would have been fine if it stayed in. Is Roar worth considering? If Blaziken is no bulk, and also goes Terra Flying, how much does Rock Slide do? Oh, Rock Slide actually K. Oh no, that's with Helping Hand. It's rules. I'm gonna go really in on the Blaziken either clicks Terra or protects play. And Snarl plus Rock Slide should be able to pick up no bulk Blaziken. Okay. Alright, I just need a 90% chance into a 95% chance. Surely you guys can make it happen, right? Oh my god! Oh my god, please, 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 please. Alright, that's step one. That's step one. That did a lot of damage. Surely that means it's no bulk, right? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. We're in, we're so in, we're so in, we're so in. Ah. Dude, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. My, I wish you could see. I'm like, my heart rate. If I had a heart rate monitor, I think you guys would be worried for my safety. Assuming you guys are good people. Oh my god. Okay, that should be game actually. Chaos the Samurott comes back in. Oh no, Chaos is the Garchomp. But now we get to click. Wait. Dragon Pulse and EQ. Wait, no, it's Terra Steel. It's Terra Steel, Dragon Pulse, EQ. And, I mean, Dragon Pulse is going to go off first because the Hydreigon is slower because of room service. But with Terra Steel, the Flutter and the Garchomp shouldn't be able to do anything to the Hydreigon anymore. And the Electabuzz always goes down this turn without being able to do anything. And we still have one more turn of Trick Room that the Flutter will always drop to as well. Let me just double check. Max Speed Flutter doesn't guarantee drop to EQ. Okay. Okay. Alright, oh my gosh, I am... I'm stressed, guys. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Andre says, yeah, that's GG's. Really expected a non-Bronzong adjustment? No, my whole team is min speed. I can't not bring it. I guess we'll just Snarl it. I know, Dark Pulse into EQ. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Andre. Expected a non-Bronzong adjustment. Yeah, I mean, I had Mental Herb, like, the whole team's, like, MO was get up Trick Room on turn 1 and then blow stuff up in 4 turns after. So, let me double back check chat again. Azu's awful, it's just an orb. It's like the cutest fucking orb though. I hope it makes Craig miserable. Next week? Yeah, I do play Craig next week. Oh no, oh well, I think you're talking about like the text trying to make Craig miserable from way back when. But yeah. George says, wouldn't it be crazy if the Lando was weakness policy and faster than the Hydreigon? In Trick Room, that would be kind of neat. Um, okay. So that's that. I don't know who's still here. If you're still here, say holla. Um, anyways, uh, gonna stop recording. Probably close the stream out too. That's the match. GG's Andres. Really gave me a run for my money in game two. Um, right. Yeah. It's just yeah. Game two. Just having the ferret get stuck on the field there was like quite a nice find by them. So props. It also means that I actually haven't checked the rest of my schedule. I don't know if I plan on bringing this fake hard TR again. But if I do, then I think people know. They'll see the ferret and then know exactly what's happening. Um, so potentially spooky for the future of the league. But I think glad it worked out this week. And I guess I'm ready to play Craig for next week. That'll be exciting. I don't know if we're gonna do anything funny. I'll ask him about it, I guess. But we'll see. All right. Thanks y'all who are still around. Appreciate it.